According to reports, West Ham United are edging closer to their second summer signing, and it goes by the name of Alphonse Areola, the Frenchman that has been with us for the last season on loan from PSG. And what a spell he has had with the Hammers, playing in pretty much all of the domestic cup games, 12 out of the 13 European games that we played. He really was very, very good and probably kept us in that tie against Sevilla in the last 16 of the Europa League. A player that we should be getting done and signing permanently to West Ham this summer. And it looks that way as well. Plenty of reports, including Dharmesh Seth from Sky Sports News, have confirmed that West Ham are finalising, and it's very close to securing Alphonse Areola on a permanent basis. The Athletic have backed that up as well. And pretty much all that's left here, and the key is personal terms. Obviously, personal terms have been a bit of an issue with Alphonse Areola in the past because he has demanded high wages in the past, but we don't know whether it's just a routine personal terms agreement has got to come now, or whether a stumbling block has been hit and we can't agree personal terms. Hopefully, it's the first of those two options. Pardon me, because Alphonse Areola, for me, is just the perfect goalkeeper option for us to sign this summer, because I think next season he goes in and he starts these Premier League games now. I think he's our number one keeper if we sign him for just £11 million. A French, one of the better keepers out there. I mean, let's not lie. That Sevilla save pretty much sums him up. That was our save of the season, I think, and it did keep us in it, because if he wouldn't have saved that, we might not have got to Lyon and had that magical night in France, and a lot of that has got to fall on Alphonse Areola's shoulders, because he was superb that night. He was superb in the cup game against Man City in the Carabao, which was a mad night, but he seems like a very good, not a role model, but a very good player to have around, because he's technically gifted there. He is one of the best goalkeepers in the Premier League, I think. And he just seems to get on well. If we didn't sign him and we got somebody else in, then they've got to get to know the dressing room, this and that and the other. You're going to end up paying more money. Alphonse Areola is the no-brainer here. £11 million or euros, however much it is. That's an absolute no-brainer for West Ham. We've got to get this done. Personal terms, hopefully that's not an issue. Then we pretty much know that that's done, and he's going to be our second summer signing. Done, ticked off the list, and moving on. Fingers crossed. But yeah, that's the news. Areola is close, and we have allegedly seen off the interest from Newcastle. Thank the Lord. And they are now looking at signing Nick Pope, and very close to signing Nick Pope this summer as Burnley got relegated. So yeah, really all we've got to say is that the Areola deal is very close. He's very close to signing from PSG. The personal terms just need to be agreed, then it's pretty much done. Here we go, and we have our new number one. I think, will he be the number one next year if we sign him? Put that in the comment section down below. Does he overtake Fabianski? My answer is he must do. Really, he must have that assurance from David Moyes when he signs, that saying, yeah, you're going to be starting in the Premier League and maybe the Europa League, give Fabianski the cup games, but he's got to be given that number one shirt now, really. Well, obviously not the shirt, but hypothetically, he's got to be the number one now. Because he's just too good to be sat on the bench in these Premier League games. I think his distribution is better than Fabianski's. I think his shot saving is better than Fabianski's. And this isn't a massive dig at Fabianski. He hasn't really cost us much this season. He's been pretty steady. But overall, Areola is a better goalkeeper, and that's just a fact. And I'm really excited to see him starting and goal in the Premier League week in, week out next season. But yeah, hopefully we can get that done. Fingers crossed. Alphonse Areola, within the next couple of weeks, will be announced as a permanent West Ham United player. But that's it. I'm out of here. Drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. This is the Transfer Speculation Show, keeping you up to date with all the latest West Ham transfer news. I'll catch you soon, right here on West Ham Unofficial. Bye-bye.